let's talk about what are the real dangers, in my opinion, of feeding vegetables, fruits and vegetables on a consistent basis for your canines. Why do I talk about this so much? And here's where the real issues come in, is when you're relying on your canine to get those nutrients and enough nutrients to really thrive in their everyday life, in their quality of life, and if you're a breeder, for the next generations. And here's why it's such an issue for me, because when you look at a piece of broccoli, a handful of spinach, a carrot, berries, apples, I've seen bananas. When you really look at those fruits and vegetables, and then you look at a piece of organ meat, a piece of muscle meat, bone marrow, whole, especially farm to table eggs. And when you really understand the difference in the amount of real nutrients and minerals, amino acids in this family of animal protein versus fruits and vegetables, they're not even in the same universe when it comes to nutrient for nutrient, mineral for mineral, and straight up goodness, for lack of a better term, straight up nutritional goodness versus the fruits and vegetables. And here's why I go so hard on this, because it's so easy for people to buy into what society says is healthy, okay? First of all, they're carnivores. They're not omnivores. Now, a healthy canine most likely won't reject the fruits and vegetables. So in moderation, that can be added. Does it have to be added? Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Now, when you look at the other side, this other family, the animal protein, animal fat, is it necessary? 100%. So when you understand that, you step back and you say, well, logically, then why would I even consider this when this is the real game? This is what's going to help and make my canine survive and thrive. Secondly, the reason I go so hard in the paint on this is because when you focus on this family, the fruits and the vegetables, a lot of people tend to now have this the main source, and maybe this family of the animal protein, animal fat sprinkled in there. And when you're relying on straight commercial kibble, make no mistake, it is absolutely lopsided. Not even with the fruits and vegetables, the fresh fruits and vegetables, grains, corns, fillers. So when you don't focus on making this side, the animal protein, animal fat, the foundation, the main ingredients, you're going to lose every single time, simply because they just don't have the nutrients needed for a carnivore. It's that simple. So stop allowing people and industries to feed you propaganda that feeds their bottom line. And that's what this comes down to. At the end of the day, step back and logically think as a functioning adult and just say, listen, when you look at ingredient for ingredient, nutrient for nutrient, mineral for mineral, it's a no-brainer that your canine, your dog, your breeding program only thrive with animal protein, animal fat, completely lopsided. And if it makes you feel better, if you really think that it's going to balance out the meal plans by adding in some fruits and vegetables, then do it. But man, do it in such moderation, because they're truly not getting much, if anything, from those. And they will actually tell you that. How many canines do you think, and I've done video on this with my actual supplements, right? With my supplements, not even because of the beef liver, bone broth, bone marrow, eggs in there, putting 2 or 3 scoops of my supplements and then fresh fruits and vegetables. We actually have it running right now. It's one of our ads. I'm simply putting the plate down. They're deciding because nature equips them with their own common sense. What am I more attracted to? What's going to give me the nutrients I need? It's simply going to be the organ meats, the muscle meats, the bones, not the fruits and the vegetables. We're going to do another video on the grains, the corns, the fillers, the carbohydrates. They're non-essential. Understand what that means. Non-essential is they're not needed. But the animal protein, animal fat, that's essential. That's what nature naturally provides for a carnivore to live, survive, and thrive. And make no mistake, no matter how domesticated you think your animal is, they want to survive. They have survival instincts. Now it's up to us to show them how to thrive. So, guys, there's my 2 cents on this. Don't get caught up in the propaganda that you're just, at the end of the day, when you follow that propaganda, it leads to one thing. It leads to money. It leads to a bottom line. It leads to an enormous industry that wants you to believe a certain way, when in reality, just look at Mother Nature. Just look at what nature has actually provided for us. Just look at their blueprint. It's that simple. And if anybody makes it more than it is, there's an agenda on the other end. So, guys, as always, appreciate you for stopping by. Like, comment, share, get it out there. But you're going to leave with more information you came in with, whether you like it or not. And we're just going to keep it real here. And Canine Super Supplements is coming to a town near you. Stay tuned.